Hello, folks. Japs Lepenio here. Wanted to give my quick thoughts on the Anthem VIP demo from last weekend. We're a couple days away from the beginning of the open demo that's set to start on February 1st. Hopefully, it won't be quite as fraught with issues, let's say. I managed to get into the VIP demo sometime Friday evening. I was there ready to log in right at 11 a.m. when the servers went up, but that didn't happen. They had a lot of login issues, a lot of server crashing going on. We pretty much crashed out EA's entire server system, their websites, their other games, everything. You're there, they took them down while they were working on it. I don't know how they have their servers structured. Even when you did get in, you would usually get faced with what we were calling the infinite loading screens, where the loading bar at the top would get to about 95% full and just stay there. There was a workaround for it where if you could log out of the game, log back into the game, and after you did, it would pop up the screen giving you the option to rejoin your expedition. I did run into one time where I had to do it 3 or 4 times to get in. Another issue that people ran into was rubber banding, where the server would lag out and rewind what you did by about half a second to a second. Apparently, none of these issues were caused by them reaching capacity on their servers, according to what one of the people at BioWare said. They had other server load issues, just with a number of people logging on at the same time, and whatever other issues he said there were. I don't know much about servers. I'm nowhere near expert. I'm not even anywhere near being an amateur, so I'll just take what they said and go with it. A lot of people were upset because they called this a demo. And I remember them specifically saying that this was not a beta test. It was a VIP demo the first weekend for people who pre-ordered the game or subscribed to EA Access and Origin Access. The problem with calling it that was when you're really using it as a beta test to test how your servers are going to handle the public load, it just rubs people the wrong way. You call something a VIP demo and they expect, VIP treatment to a demo that works and isn't going to have a bunch of login and server issues. I think they could have avoided angering a lot of people if they just call it really what it really was, a closed beta. Which means that this weekend coming up is an open beta, but they call it an open demo. That's a marketing choice. I don't know if it was EA, BioWare, which one of them made the call. If it was both of them, who knows. Alright, all that aside, gameplay wise, it was really fun when it worked. Like, really, really fun. The combat, basically, it's a third-person mech shooter. It plays like how you would expect. The 4 javelins do operate very distinctly from each other. I favored the Colossus. The Ranger was kind of okay. My 2 favorite ones were the Colossus and the Storm. The big tank and the Elemental Caster. The Interceptor, which was the really fast-moving ninja one, it took me a little bit to get used to, but it was also the last one I tried to use. Finding loadouts that will work will require a lot of trial and error, from what I could tell, and that is best done in free play because you do not want to go into a mission or, heaven forbid, a stronghold with a loadout that you have not tested out. You can't carry, your inventory of weapons with you into an expedition, so you can't just swap out weapons on the fly or, gear on the fly to figure out what does and doesn't work. You basically have to set out on an expedition with a build to figure out what does and doesn't work. And when you get back into Fort Tarsus, fiddle with your loadout. I'm hoping there will be a little bit more of a variety of weapons in the full game. The ones in the demo do behave differently from each other, even within types. The different named ones, some of them are 3-round bursts, 4-round bursts. They have, different ranges and whatnot. I know they're putting a lot of emphasis on their inscriptions to sort of add variety, but I am hoping for a few more weapons in each type, we'll put it that way. Gameplay was very grindy in free play. Probably what a lot of the end game was going to end up being. So I'm really hoping that the story takes a long while to play through. This could kind of hurt the longevity of the game since there's no PvP to carry it like there is with Destiny. Strongholds, and if they have anything higher than the stronghold, like if the strongholds are like dungeons, I'm hoping that they're going to have raids, because that'll help with the longevity of the game. The story in the demo was, in my opinion, a lot better than most of what I've played in Destiny. Then again, it's from BioWare, so there was a lot of high expectation for that. There's a lot of high expectation for Destiny, knowing Bungie's history with story, so we all saw how that worked out. I'm really looking forward to the release. I'm looking forward to the open demo this coming weekend. The one issue that they didn't really seem to fix was the infinite loading screen, so I'm really hoping they're able to get that ironed out before the open demo. They better have that fixed by the time this game releases. But like I said, I am looking forward to playing this, and since I do enjoy grindy shooter games that are, mostly PvE and co-op, I'm good with this. So if you have any thoughts, let me know below. Thank you very much.
Looks like we've scared them off. Nicely done.